Hey, what's up guys? It's SirTagCR and today we're back again with the best 3-crown deck in Clash Royale right now. This Sparky deck gives you 3 crowns like nobody's business. You start a Sparky in the back, follow up with a Goblin Giant, heal everything up with a Heal Spirit, and rage and make your opponent rage as you take their tower. Whenever I play this deck, a lot of my opponents just rage quit right out of the bat because they hate playing against Sparky rage that much. So let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance. And a huge shout out to all of you guys that are using credit code SirTag. All money from credit code SirTag allows me to upload daily videos while I take full-time college courses. So thank you guys for supporting me and helping me grow the channel. All right, guys, we got a game here. We're gonna sauce out of good luck and we're gonna see what's up. Fireball Esports. Sir, please, just go head over heels with your Fireball spam right into my Sparky. If you wanna go in for minions, be my guest. Those out of cycle means that you have one less air answer to our Sparky. And when we see Hunter and minions, it's pretty good for me because we know that you're likely not going to have a whole bunch of ways of resetting me. So I can go for my Sparky at the river and then go in for maybe even Electro Wizard. Unfortunately, as I say that, we get cordially greeted by Royale recruits. So the Royale recruits will be able to kill the majority of the Sparky HP, but we have the Electro Wizard and the Sparky still counter pushing. What is this? You've got Cannon Cart and you've got Royale recruits. I said that you would have like 10 answers to me, but dude, you're out here with 2 so far. 2 in an 8-card deck. Can this man get to even more? So I'll probably be able to get in with a mini P.E.K.K.A. and a Heal Spirit and get an absurd amount of value, especially if you want to go for a Lumberjack here. So I'm going to go in for the Heal Spirit, go in for a Rage, zap away those minions, turn them into filet mignon, and eat them up like the delicious, tender steak they are. Sir, you have no steak left in this game. You are getting burned at the steak. And I don't know. I hope that you have a better game in the next one for your own sake. So I'm just going to go in for a Sparky in the back and 3-crown you because that's what we do. If you're going to have rare recruits and you're going to have Cannon Cart, it doesn't matter to me. Sparky doesn't care.
I don't care.
It's just 3 crowns. That's the name of the game. That is Clash Royale after all. It is not Sim City. We don't have any buildings. Today, it is 3 Crown City. So I'm going to go for the Electro Wizard, follow up with a Goblin Giant on the right, and we'll see what he does. I assume he just goes in for Royal Recruits, right? And then the Goblin Giant takes the tower. So I can go in for a Heal Spirit here, rage up the Goblin Giant, get an absurd amount of value because the Sparky's also raged. And you know who's going to be raging soon? You guessed it, our opponent. So Lumberjack fell real quick, hard and fast. He needs Life Alert because he's falling and he can't get up. So I'm going to go in for a mini P.E.K.K.A. on top of the Cannon Cart. Usually I don't do this, but it's worth it at this point in time. Also, I could Electro Wizard here. Yeah, I'm an Electro, so it only gets like 1 hit. I don't want it to get 2. If you're going to go for a Snowball, I still think it's only going to get 1. Maybe it gets 2. Maybe it does. Nah. Who are we kidding, guys? I thought he actually might get 2, but nope. He is shook. He is shaking. And this earthquake of the spam is not even ready. He is not even prepared for the amount of ferocity that we're about to deliver here. So if I can 3-crown you, that's the wave. You know what, dude? Take my tower so I can 3-crown you. Have you guys ever done that? Have you let your opponent take a tower so you can 3-crown? That is what I love doing the most. It is the greediest play in the world, except with Sparky when you can guarantee the W anyway. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against you. All right, guys, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out of good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. You're not spamming anything. Okay, I stand corrected. You go for your Ice Golem in the back. The Ice Yeti is chilling, not really cycling anything important until he goes in for a Hog Rider. So if we can get a Sparky push in the right and a mini P.E.K.K.A. is still coming out of him in the left, that would be awesome. Especially if the Ice Golem slows down our push so that I can afford a Goblin Giant. I'm pretty confident we wouldn't have been able to afford that Goblin Giant if he didn't drop that Ice Golem. Oh no! Sparky does not have a good time into Electro Spirit, especially if he's going to have like 5 different answers with small cycle cards. But we do have Rage, so maybe in double elixir, if we're able to eliminate all of the skeletons with our Goblin Giant, then maybe we can make something work. So first and foremost, I'm going to go for my Dark Prince, then I'm going to go for an Electro Wizard off the side. The reason why we go for the Dark Prince first is the musketeer does a lot of damage. Even after the nerf, it still does enough to the point that she would be able to destroy my Electro Wizard, and we don't want that to happen. Dark Prince is a beefy boy, and he shut it all down. So now we know that our opponent's running a 2.6 deck, but instead of having Ice Spirit, he's running Electro Spirit. So the way I'm going to win this is I'm just going to keep casually cycling my Sparkies in the back, because if you don't have Fireball in cycle, you can't cycle 2 Fireballs then. So what are you going to do, my dude? I can unload with the Mini P.E.K.K.A against every single Hog Rider. If you're going to cycle 3 more cards to get back to it, be my guest, man. So you're 2 cards away right now. What are you going to do? Are you going to go and cycle like an Ice Golem, or are you going to drop something with that? You're going to drop Ice Spirit, or not an Ice Spirit, Electro Spirit. I need to zap that so that I'm able to shut down the Musketeer, make sure that it resets, then I rage it up. So we got Sparkly and Goblin Giant. I called it Sparkly, guys. Well, she's definitely dazzling with her damage right now. She is Sparkly, guys. She's my star. So I'm going to go in for a Mini P.E.K.K.A when you go for a Hog Rider. Wow, that's going to be a meme, guys. Everyone's just going to call the Mini P.E.K.K.A and the Sparky combination as the most sparkly plays you could ever do in Clash Royale, guys. Oh, my goodness. So I can just go in for another Sparky in the back, and he'll probably go for a Hog Rider in the opposite lane. I don't see any world that this man decides to destroy his own Hog Rider. This just isn't a play. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? I literally didn't think that was possible. We're 6 wins into a grand challenge and he just did that. I'm in shock. Who doesn't care about their Hog Riders to the extent that they suicide them right into a Sparky? Why would you do that? You psycho. Well, that is the most deserved 3 crown that I've ever seen in my life. GG, well played, and peace out, brother. I have no clue what that Hog Rider was doing, but I'm very grateful for it. Thank you for an easy 6 win. All right, guys, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. What you got, man? What you dropping? You're just going to go and drop your simple skeletons and your Larrys. So we'll give you a big scary with our Sparky in the back. If you cycle anything of substance. When I see skeletons, I don't know if he's going to have like an Expo deck. So I don't really want to go in for a Goblin Giant or a Sparky until I can feel out what he's got. Also, I'm going to go Goblin Giant right now because we saw Miner. So I can rage this all up, and we can get a lot of value that way. But unfortunately, he's going to drop Musketeer, and he'll be able to destroy it. So not about the life of sacrificing Elixir for no good reason. When we have a reason, we do it. But not today, my dudes. So I can Sparky on top of this, and I think that will be pretty okay. Just going to eat the Musketeer hits, and then I'll keep my Sparky healthy, and I can follow up with the Mini P.E.K.K.A afterwards. So what are you going to do, man? Full HP Sparky. You're going to balloon right into me. Easy Electro Wizard and going for a Mini P.E.K.K.A. So the Electro Wizard shuts down the balloon. If he goes in for a Bar Barrel, then he still has to spend Elixir. Guys, if I heal Spirit, he's got no Bar Barrel. We can heal up the Sparky and the Mini P.E.K.K.A, rage everything up, make our opponent rage, and win the game. I love this deck. If your opponent decides to go in for a balloon into you and you defend with an Electro Wizard in the exact same lane, I don't know what they're doing, but we'll take it, man. This deck punishes so incredibly quickly. And this was 7 wins into a grand challenge. It doesn't even matter. You win games so darn fast. So I can go in for another Sparky in the back, and I am ready, and my body is braced for you to go in for a balloon, but I'll just 3 crown you, because that's how the game works, sir. So the wonderful Sparky parade is about to be unleashed. We can shock you with the Electro Wizard. I don't know why you're shocked by that, honestly. Like, you would assume that your opponent would expect them to go in for an Electro Wizard when I've done it the first time, and I have a fast card cycle, too. I feel like this deck just tilts every single one of your opponents. When they lose a tower, they're like, I have to go in for a balloon. I know it's not a good play, but I need to do it. And that's why he did it. He's like, I need to get damage somehow. Even if it's not a reasonable thing, maybe my opponent will disconnect or something. You get him that desperate. So I can go in for a Mini P.E.K.K.A and a Dark Prince whenever we want, and then we can continue the parade push. Going for everything we could possibly want, and then going for a Heal Spirit. So if he goes in for a Miner, we heal up the Dark Prince and the Sparky. Gonna zap the little Larrys, and then the Mini P.E.K.K.A locks onto the tower, and as we said before, 3 Crown City with the Sparky. There's nothing he can do to stop me. His Metro is getting demolished. His city has been compromised. And we are proclaiming victory all day, every day. Every single time your opponent makes just one misplay, it's impossible for them to defend. So we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a tennis ball, and we're going to see what's up. This man is going to go for a tennis ball as well with his Royal Ghost. So it's going to be a Royal Giant deck or a Royal Hogs deck. So which one are you going to have, my dude? Whenever I see a Royal Ghost, I usually think it's going to be P.E.K.K.A. But I don't think it's going to be P.E.K.K.A. There's no way, right? Who runs P.E.K.K.A with Heal Spirit? That's extraordinarily odd, sir. So I'm going to go for a Dark Prince, and then the Bandit just walks and does not dash anywhere. And then the Dark Prince dashes all over your Magic Archer, man. So I guess I can go for a Goblin Giant ahead, too. Oh, yes, he got ahead. He pushed back the Sparky. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And then we can go for a heal spirit to heal everything up. Going for a rage. So maybe I can kill the electro wizard. If not, get more damage with the goblin giant. Oh, it's not killing the electro wizard. Why did I think he might not have electro wizard? What was going through my head there? Are we in some trouble, guys? Well, maybe not. If I go for a mini P.E.K.K.A, we'll be able to kill everything and be A-okay, right? Nope, nope, nope. That's terrible. All right, we lose this game. There's no way to come back now, right? I messed up so hard. If I win this game, that would be shocking. Like, if we go for a Sparky in the back, and he screws up and drops an Electro Wizard and we mini P.E.K.K.A it, that's really the only way that I can win this. So that's what I'm hoping for right now. Please, sir, mess up once. That's what I need to see. Well, that's actually a huge mistake, going in for a Battle Ram in the back. So that's a sacrifice of 4 elixir. So we'll take that right out of the gate. So we have something going for us right now. We're going to be able to kill the barbarians really quickly. He's going to go for a Barb in the back. It looks like he doesn't have Zap either, so he'll probably have P.E.K.K.A. And the way that I want to win this is making a really big play, make him go in for a Electro Wizard on top of the Sparky, and that's how I'm going to win. So I'm going to go for Dark Prince, and then I want to go in for a mini P.E.K.K.A on top of the Electro Wizard. If that works out, then we are hard chilling. So yeah, we're going to rage it all up, make sure that the Sparky stays alive. I'm going to go for a Heal Spirit afterward. Oh my goodness, are we going to come back? I didn't think it was possible. I thought I lost. I really thought I lost.
Flashback.
There's no way to come back now, right? I messed up so hard. If I win this game, that would be shocking. Why is this deck so good? I mean, I really played terribly. I let a tower die because I overcommitted. And then we get the benefit of just winning the game. So, if you don't know, now you know. Just want to go and pull everything to the opposite lane and be like, yo, what's up? What you got, brother? If you want to keep spamming me, I know I've got answers. I can go in for a splendid Zapperino. Make sure that the mini P.E.K.K.A stays alive. Follow up with a Dark Prince. And you just dropped all of your elixir on offense and it died instantaneously. So what do you have for the 3 crown? Nothing. This is the dumbest deck in the history of Clash Royale. I played terribly. I came back and I 3 crowned. 8 wins into a grand challenge and that happens. That's not really supposed to happen ever. Defying the physics and rules of the duel. That's what this deck does. So we got a game against another self-proclaimed Sir. I have to assert dominance on him because there is only one rule. One Sir is left standing. So maybe we can go for a Sparky in the back in the same lane as the Fish Boy. If you're going to have a Prince and you're going to have a Fish Boy, I think that you're going to have either, okay, I was going to say like a Giant Double Prince deck or a weird Golem deck. I really wasn't expecting Royale Giant. Out of all things, that was the last thing I was expecting. But we can apply a ton of aggression here and then go for a mini P.E.K.K.A on top of the Royale Giant. So obviously the mini P.E.K.K.A did not come out as quickly as we wanted, but it's still a vibe. And the mini P.E.K.K.A is going to give us counter push in the opposite lane. And the Sparky still gets a hit. So phenomenal stuff for me, despite this game being really wacky. You never know what's going to happen when your opponent drops a Prince with a Fisherman. Because then everything flies out the window and you're like, what is this game? What is my life right now? So I'm going to go in for a tennis ball at the river again, try to get more damage. The one bad thing about trading towers with Royale Giant is he can just drop cards in the middle and have his Royale Giant target my tower then. So I really don't want the right-hand tower to fall, but I feel like I am given no other choice. I'm going to go for a Sparky in the back. We can follow up with a Goblin Giant and then just walk right through with a ton of damage afterward. So we know that the Sparky's going to be able to kill the Prince. And then we just go for our Goblin Giant. Sacrifice the right-hand tower for the greater good. It's not something that's easily understood, but it is for the greater good, my dudes. I can also maybe even go for a mini P.E.K.K.A if he decides to go for Barbaro. We want to kill that as quickly as possible. He's going to go for Hunter. Please let me kill the Hunter. Please just kill the Hunter. Yes, sir. Okay. Awesome stuff. This is a vibe. He doesn't actually have a great answer to the Sparky right now. We can follow up with an Electro Wizard. Rage it all up. The Fisherman just died. Sparky is still alive. The Sparky's going to get a hit. And the mini P.E.K.K.A finishes off the game.
Another one.
GG, well played, and peace out, brother. This deck just gives you 3 crowns no matter what. We don't get into the 2-1 situations against Royale Giants. We just go straight for the 3 crown. So we've got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck. I'm going to barrel right through with our Dark Prince. What you got, man? What are you doing today? So far, you haven't cycled a single thing, and then we see an Inferno Tower. So you must have had a really awkward card cycle, maybe like Logbait without your Valkyrie or Knight in cycle. So that's really good. Oh, wait. He's got Mega Knight Inferno Tower. If I had Hog Rider, I would be screaming right now. That would make me so sad. So I can go for a Mini P.E.K.K.A on top of the Mega Knight. Mega Knight is going to die a terrible and tragic death. And maybe we can follow up with a Goblin Giant Heal Spirit here. So I'm going to go and do that because the Inferno Tower is going to be out of cycle, out of sight, out of mind. And he'll drop some type of bait card on us. So I'm going to go in for a Heal Spirit to heal up the Goblin Giant and destroy all of the minions. I want to clean up those minions as quickly as possible so then the Goblin Giant can work away on the Electro Wizard. And it's not going to finish it off, but it was so darn close. So now we can go for a Dark Prince in the middle so then the Electro Wizard locks onto that. Same thing with the Lumberjack. And he gets no hits on our tower. So right now, at this very moment, we've realized that he is going to have an interesting deck. Electro Wizard Inferno Tower against a Goblin Giant Sparky deck is traditionally not the vibe that you want to see. But if we're able to get a Mini P.E.K.K.A on top of the Electro Wizard, I think anything is possible. So that's how you win these matchups. You don't necessarily win from getting a Sparky through. You have to overwhelm them with the sheer amount of spam with the Mini P.E.K.K.A, and then you kill their counter. In single elixir, it's really difficult to afford the Mini P.E.K.K.A, Goblin Giant, and Sparky push, but I will be able to afford it in a couple more seconds. So I'm going to go and drop my Mini P.E.K.K.A as soon as he drops his Electro Wizard. We're just waiting for it right now. I'm waiting on the world to change, sir. Where is the Electro Wizard? So if you drop it, I will be so happy because then your tower drops too. I think he's going to do it. So I'm going to Mini P.E.K.K.A at the river. Yes, sir. We made the prediction. We follow up with the Rage, and we can reset the tower with the Zap. So if we reset the tower with the Zap, the Sparky stays alive, and we take it out. Let's go, baby. 0 HP hero. The Sparky penetrates through the tower and this man's dreams, making it all meme. So we know for a fact that he's going to go in for a Inferno Tower pretty soon, so I want to go in for an Electro Wizard to reset it. If he doesn't, that'd be kind of shocking. Yeah, so he's going to go do that. I'm going to go in for the Electro Wizard right on top. I'm also going to go in for a Rage, so then the Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to be able to get more value on top of the Mega Knight. So I don't think I'm able to 3-crown him, but I really want to, guys. Oh, wait, he's going to take my tower. Oh, no. Why are you doing this to me, bro? Okay, you know what? We can defend. We can defend the virginity. If I just go in for a simple Electro Wizard afterward, reset, stop, drop, and roll. No more hits. No more here. That tennis ball literally saved us the game. If that didn't jump onto the balloon, he would have had a party and taken out my tower. Thank goodness. That was really close.